1000.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
Thanks to you. Standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Welcome into Terre Haute, Indiana, home of Rose-Hulman, where the 7-3-1 Fighting Engineers take on Defiance tonight. Defiance 4-4-4 on the season. HCAC soccer coming up for you here this afternoon. Rose-Hulman comes in at 3-0 in conference play. They are 4-1-1 at home, averaging 2.5 goals per contest. Let's take a quick break right before the national anthem. Come back with starting lineups and more. You're watching HCAC soccer right here on IndianaSRN. I'm going to feel like I'm so loud. I'm just going to.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We're not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We're not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology for the HCAC contest. We welcome you in as Defiance Yellow Jackets at 4-4-4 come in to take on Rose-Hulman. Let's thank some of our game day sponsors. We want to thank Morales Group, building better futures, one story at a time. Aspen Creek Grill. We go anywhere else. Why go anywhere else for delicious food? Burtner Electric, providing quality electrical services in central Indiana. Boilermaker 374, we're second to none in quality and performance. Clean Slate, inspired innovation that moves business forward. And Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation and everything in between. We want to thank all of our game day sponsors and welcome you into a beautiful Saturday afternoon here from Terre Haute, Indiana, as Rose-Hulman welcomes in Defiance. Defiance starters tonight: Quinn Holtz-Apple, Jack Stankovic, Riley Hensley, Andrew Promsirian, Zach Klopfenstein, Jeremy Fuller, Joshua Maurer, Michael Yuki, and the goalkeeper here this afternoon, Austin Bowles. number 0 as the teams meet at center field here. Let's look at Rose-Hulman's starters. Number 1, that is John Beaterstep. Number 4, Connor Patton. 6, Kai Moore. He is the team captain, the senior from Pendleton Heights High School in Pendleton, Indiana. Caleb Urban. He is a 5th-year senior. He is a captain as well out of Martinsville, Indiana. Chase Kedzire, he's number 12. Number 6, Quincy Perry. Elijah Hartenson. Peter Borger. Number 25, Jacob Dorinzio. And Owen Trude, your starters as we get ready for this one here from Terre Haute. Rose-Hulman with a record, as mentioned, of 7-3-1. They are 3-0 in conference, 4-1-1 at home this season. They got things started with a win over Greenville, 2-1. They lost to Washington U, tied to Wabash, then lost to North Central, won against DePaul 2-0, lost to Hope, beat Milliken 3-0, also beat Ohio Northern 2-1, Mount St. Joseph's 6-0, another win over Earlham at 6-0, and Anderson 1-0. That is 5 straight wins for Rose-Hulman on the season. Defiance comes in with a record of 4-4-4, 1-1-4 away from home. They average 10 shots per match, 1.8 goals. They have tied, won, and tied in their last 3 contests. As we are ready to go here from Rose-Hulman. Rose-Hulman in their home red uniforms and black shorts. Defiance takes the opening kickoff. They'll have their first possession here in half number 1, wearing their gold shorts, black jerseys with purple. Patient approach here for Defiance. Swings it far side, near side here, and it's going to be a turnover. Rose-Hulman turns it right back over. Defiance retains possession, but Rose-Hulman will take it right back, looking to set up their offense here for the first time this afternoon. Urban has it. Borger swings it back, kicks, fires. Does not get the header, but Rose-Hulman maintains possession, and they will reset here. They swing it back up top to Hardenson. Patient, methodical here for Rose-Hulman as they bring it back over midfield. Urban again has it. And Defiance will take possession and look to set up something with their offense. They'll get it back to the goalkeeper, and he will boot it on an error. And Rose-Hulman will have a throw-in. Throw-in, Rose-Hulman to the middle, but it's going to roll through to the goalie, and Defiance retakes possession. Defiance yet to get it over midfield here. 2 minutes gone by. First half from Rose-Hulman. HCAC soccer here on IndianaSRN. HCAC TV powered by IndianaSRN. We welcome you in. Defiance using the clock up here, trying to keep the possessions at a minimum. You know, this is a team that comes in only averaging 1.8 goals on 10 shots per game. And Rose-Hulman gets the turnover in their own side. And Defiance takes it right back. So Defiance, the Yellow Jackets, trying to get out of the shadow of their own goal. And Rose-Hulman with the defensive pressure forces it out, and they'll have a throw-in. Hardinson throws it in. Kedzier has it back up. And they'll reset their offense. Good offensive tempo here early for Rose-Hulman. The defense pressure is really setting up their offense, and they see here on the run. Kicks it forward, puts it off of the foot. Another putback, no good. So Patton's second effort goes wide, and the first real opportunity for Rose-Hulman goes for naught, and Defiance will maintain possession. So Patton had a good chance, the senior. Just shanked it enough over the back of the net. And Defiance will maintain possession. They've yet to get it over the midfield stripe. 5 minutes gone by here. First half. There's a boot. The header will go out of bounds. And Defiance, Riley Hensley, the senior leader of this team, the senior captain, throws it in. Rose-Hulman coming with the pressure again, forces the ball back over the midfield stripe, and Defiance will try to reset here. Ball changing possessions back and forth here, and Defiance maintains it. And Rose-Hulman with the turnover again. Kedzier has it. He'll reset it up, and it's taken right back by Defiance. So Rose-Hulman with the only shot on goal here in the first 5 minutes. And some anger there on the side of Defiance, and Rose-Hulman will have a throw in here. It'll be Hardinson again. So Urban with the free kick here. It's deep. A little too deep, and it'll go behind the net. Defiance will retake it. Let's see what Defiance can do with it here. 7 minutes gone by, first half. Holtz-Apple swings it across, and Rose-Hulman's defense not going to force some pressure. Defiance tries to play keep away. Far side, and it goes out of bounds, so Rose-Hulman will have it. Borger will throw it in. Rose-Hulman will set up their offense. Last time, good opportunity, went wide. They had 2 shots on goal, missed both. Rose-Hulman, a little danger here. It's going to go far off the top, off the head of Borger, and Defiance will have it on their side of the pitch. Throw in. Defiance is as deep in their own, into Rose-Hulman's territory as they've had it, and it's going to roll out. And we'll have another throw in for Defiance. deep ball here. It is going to be galloped in, and Rose-Hulman, a shot on goal there, the first of the afternoon for Defiance. We remain scoreless. So Defiance, as mentioned, 4-4-4 on the season. 3 straight losses to open the year. Got their first win against Alma, 4-2. Backed that up with a second win over Concordia, 4-2. And then 2 of the next 3 were draws, as Rose-Hulman will look for the first goal of this match, deep Defiance's territory, and it's going to go off of a defender and back over to Defiance. So the Yellow Jackets, the loss to Baldwin Wallace a few weeks ago, 2 of their last 3 have been draws. That was to Manchester 2-2 and Earlham 1-1. They did knock off Hanover 2 weeks ago, 3-2. Scoreless here, 10 minutes gone by. And Defiance doing a good job here early, just keeping time on their side. So Defiance forces the turnover. And a 50-50 ball here is going to go to Rose-Hulman. Ball shot up the elevator shaft. And Defiance will have a throw-in. Looked like that was deflected, but they're going to call it here with Defiance. Here's the throw-in. The Yellow Jackets maintain possession. And Rose-Hulman now off to the races. And we're going to have definitely a penalty here. Here's the kick. It goes over the top. Urban put it up there. We only have another whistle, and it's going to go back to Defiance. Rose-Hulman really bringing the pressure here on the defensive side. They force the turnover into the possession of Salinas. He'll boot it deep. A nice save here in the box. Kick towards goal. And is scooped up. Defiance will retake it. Good defense there by Rose-Hulman as that ball kicked over the top of the bleachers by Quincy Perry. There'll be a throw in here for Defiance quickly.
You want me to just real quick? I'll just do the tripod because I don't know if Daniel knows how to set it up so that it's balanced, but still.
So Defiance maintains possession, their side of the pitch. One shot on goal here early on. 14 minutes gone by. So Holtzapfel, free kick, booted away. Great defense there by the goalkeeper. Batted around a few times. Rose-Hulman tries to get possession. Now Defiance has it. I think we'll have a handball. We will. So Rose-Hulman, defensive pressure, forces the turnover. They will maintain possession. Booted deep into the backfield there. Urban with it. Defiance gets the turnover, and they'll try to push the tempo here. Little 2-on-5 action. They'll slow it up. And Rose-Hulman with another turnover deep in their own territory. So the defense here of the Fighting Engineers off to a great start. And, no, you're good. And Defiance has it here. And that'll be out, so we'll have a throw in here from Defiance. Near side of the pitch. Booted a bit too far. And Urban has it. He's off to the races. Nice give back here, deep in the box. Goal! Chase Ketzire, the freshman, finds the back of the net. At 15 minutes gone by, Rose-Hulman takes the 1-0 advantage. Nice little give and go there. Ketzire goes the distance for the first goal of the afternoon. So the Wheaton, Illinois freshman finds the back of the net. And with 28:58 to go here, Rose-Hulman with the first goal to lead 1-0. Quick throw in for Defiance. They'll try to match what Rose-Hulman has put up on the board here early on in this one. It's been a patient offensive set here for Defiance early on. That'll be booted out, and it'll belong back to Rose-Hulman. Little flyover action for us. The Defiance deep, Rose-Hulman territory here, tries to clear it, and Rose-Hulman defends it perfectly. Will reset. Oh, off of his face. And a nice recovery there by the goalkeeper. That would have been, going to feel that one tomorrow. That would have been Sports Center top 10 type of highlight there if that would have went in. Defiance trying to clear it here. Rose-Hulman will take it back, and we're playing back and forth. And Defiance with the reset here. So near the 25-minute mark of the first half. That'll belong back to Rose-Hulman. So another turnover by Defiance. Trailing 1-0. So Defiance will set up their offense here. Looking to tie it at 1. And a great stop there by the goalkeeper, and the possession will go back over to Rose-Hulman. Here's the boot. Rose-Hulman off the head, maintains possession here, and they'll push it deep again into Defiance territory. Here's the center, and it's going to go for not. So close there. Connor Patton had a chance. Just sent it a little too high. And a great chance there by Rose-Hulman. Goes empty. With their 5th shot on goal here, 20 minutes in. So Defiance now down 1-0, showing a little bit more of a sense of urgency on offense. And we'll have a push from behind here, so Defiance will maintain the possession. .24:30 to go here, first half. Here's the kick. And Rose-Hulman trying to clear it. They will, but Defiance will maintain possession as Patton puts on the defensive pressure. Nice header there to set up Rose-Hulman. They find their leader, Urban. Urban tries to clear it again and just outkicked Patton there. So a nice clearance. Tried to center it. Just sent it a little bit too much. .23 minutes remaining, first half. Urban, deflected by the goaltender. Goalkeeper off of his hands. The header goes wide. So a 6 shot on goal for Rose-Hulman goes north of the goalpost. Defiance takes back over. So another turnover here by Defiance in their own side of the field. Rose-Hulman looking to take advantage. Rose with 6 shots on goal. Defiance only 2. And that offensive push for Rose-Hulman will be out of bounds, and Defiance will have a kick from their goalkeeper. So Bowles boots it. And Rose-Hulman puts the defensive pressure on. And Defiance will have a throw in again. Immediately turned over. Rose-Hulman looking for their second goal. And they'll turn it over on the edge of the box. Quick throw in, Rose-Hulman. They have possession and a 1-0 lead. We'll have some subs coming up here for Defiance. This one goes deep. It'll be out of bounds, so it'll be played in here on a goal kick from Bowles once again. So this defensive pressure for Rose-Hulman, forcing numerous turnovers. They've been all over Defiance here through the first 25 or so minutes. Defiance with only 2 shots on goal. Rose with 6. It was Ketzire with the only goal so far. Defiance on the run now. And it's turned over. Rose-Hulman maintains possession. They'll boot it out. We'll have a throw in here for Defiance. So a quick substitution. Will Gelhausen, the junior out of Norwalk, Ohio, will check in. And subbing out, Jack Stojkovic, the freshman. And Rose-Hulman had a turnover, gives it right back. Defiance will set their offense up here under 20 minutes to play first half. Seems like the unforced errors here for Defiance costing them opportunities. Good looks at the back of the net. Rose-Hulman's been able to do a pretty good job of getting on their side of the pitch and finding some space. Salinas has it. Patton, who's missed wide a few times, clears it. Across the pitch to fifth-year senior Caleb Urban. Rose-Hulman maintains it. So the whistle there stops play. And it'll be a free kick for Rose-Hulman. It'll be Urban, the fifth-year senior. He's got Kai Moore, the captain, down there. Here's the boot towards the net, and the header goes. Odin Trute on the assist from Caleb Urban. And it's 2-0 in favor of Rose-Hulman. So nicely done there on the free kick. Urban sets it up, and Owen Trute, the senior, finds the back of the net with the header, and it's 2-0, 17:51 left here. First half. So Defiance looking for an answer here, trailing 2-0. The defensive pressure for Rose-Hulman has really set up their offense well throughout this first half. Deep kick here, and Rose-Hulman will defend it perfectly and will take possession. It's a great job there by Patton. And Rose immediately turns it over. Defiance now deep into their territory. And another turnover. So Rose-Hulman's defense wreaking some havoc here in this first half on Defiance. And the Fighting Engineers off to the races. We'll have some more subs coming up here for Defiance. Patton. The good ball there, but it'll be booted and fielded at midfield. Off of the head of Hardinson. Controlled by Rose-Hulman. Hardinson will clear it. Great ball here, and off to the races goes Ketzire. He already has a goal, but he will turn it over. Be picked up by Defiance. And Austin Bowles shows some patience here before booting it away. Urban with it, finds Patton. Patton back to Urban. And Defiance gets in for the turnover. Defiance with a good clear here. Rose-Hulman will track it down as it'll go out of bounds. Some subs coming up here for both sides. Eldridge will check in. Schwartz as well. And Ian Powers, a sophomore from Batesville, Indiana. Patton will get a break. As will Ketzire. And Owen Troots, the two players that have found the back of the net. We'll get a little bit of a break here with 14 minutes to go in the first half. Well, battle there, and Defiance will take it. So Defiance with the throw in after the turnover. Rose-Hulman takes it right back, tries to clear it. Boot towards the goal, and that did not look good as Matthew Schwartz makes it 3-0. And Bowles, the goaltender, the goalkeeper, is down. Looked like he might have hurt his calf or pulled something. He knew it immediately. He stopped. And it did not look good from here. Schwartz with the goal. 3-0 the score. But we'll see what happens here. With Austin Bowles.
Yeah. Try to have it. Okay. All right, let's do that.
So the goal counts. The third of the afternoon. Schwartz with his first this afternoon. Owen Trute has one. As does Chase Ketzire. As Rose-Hulman well on their way to a sixth consecutive win. We'll take a timeout. 3-0, 13:28 to go. You're watching HCAC TV, powered by IndianaSRN.
My name is Brittany. A little thing I love about the egg white grill is the toasty English muffin. It's toasted perfectly. It's just a little crispy, but not like hard crispy, but just crispy enough that when you bite into it, everything is perfect.
My name is Curtis, and I love the egg white grill because the egg itself, it's like soft and fluffy, like a pillow. I wouldn't eat my pillow, but I'd eat the Chick-fil-A breakfast egg white sandwich for sure.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Back here from Rose-Hulman, we will have a goaltender swap as Michael Trin will come in, the junior from Fairfax, Virginia. As on that goal, look like something, excuse me, I take that back. Zachary Canterbury will check in for Austin Bowles, who was injured on the goal. And we rejoin the action here. Defiance trailing 3-0. Rose-Hulman, 3 goals in this first half. They average 1.5 goals per game, so well over that. Looking for a 6th consecutive win are the Fighting Engineers. As Ian Powers checks into the game here. And Defiance on offense will look for its first answer of the afternoon. So Defiance with possession. 13 minutes to go. And Rose-Hulman on the turnover. They'll maintain it on a free kick here. So we'll see if Rose-Hulman can push it down and test the new goalkeeper of Zach Canterbury for Defiance. Throw in. Batted back to Defiance. Quincy Perry kicks it out, and Defiance will have a throw-in. Shot on goal, bounces, and picked up. So a third shot on goal for Defiance. And Trin grabs it. And we'll roll it forward. Boot goes deep. And Rose-Hulman with the chance here. Powers thinks twice about it. .11 minutes to go. And it's been all Rose-Hulman here first half. Defiance, as mentioned, backup goalkeeper. And they've been content on the offensive side to work as much clock as they can and patiently get over the midfield stripe. So Defiance tries to get it downfield, and it is kicked out. Ian Powers on the defense.
So we have a lot of free range over there before we hit a post. Let's try to keep the posts out of the shot as much as you can. So just go tighter on those angles if you have to. That's fine. closer to the net, we got to be able to see what's happening.
And a battle there. One player down, but Rose-Hulman maintains possession with under 10 to go here. They'll push it deep, and it'll go right back to Defiance. So all Rose-Hulman here, 9.5 to go, first half. 9 shots on goal. The total here for Rose-Hulman, 2 for Defiance. As Rose-Hulman found the back of the net early and often. 3 first period goals. Go for a fourth here. And it's going to be battled around. No real opportunity at the net. And we will have looks like a free kick. From about 6 feet out. So the goalie couldn't pick the ball up there. And Urban, the captain, makes them pay, finds the back of the net for the 4th goal here in the first half. So if you're the goalie and the ball is passed to you, you can't grab it with your hand. And he did. They knew it immediately, and Rose-Hulman puts it in to push their advantage to 4-0 with 8:14 to go, first half of play. And Defiance seems to be content with the patient approach here, trying to break up Rose-Hulman's defense. And that defense of Rose-Hulman has really done a good job of setting up their offense, wreaking havoc, getting those turnovers, and pushing the tempo forward. Defiance with just 2 shots on goal. And Rose-Hulman forces yet another turnover with 7:30 to go, first half of play. We'll see if Defiance tries to change up their plan of attack, maybe be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end here in the second half. Do what they can do to maintain possession inside, deep into territory of Rose-Hulman. Rose-Hulman again with a chance here. Batted away, and Defiance regains. But again, you're seeing it there, the aggressive nature of Rose-Hulman's defense. Has wreaked havoc so far on the offensive set for Defiance. 6:30 to go. Try to clear it to midfield, and it is once again turned over, and on the run goes Rose-Hulman. And it's obvious the aggressor here this afternoon, despite the fact that it's 4-0, has been Rose-Hulman, as they look to score for a 5th time in this first half of play. Centered and cleared. Batted back and forth. Rose-Hulman maintains. And a reset here. Dorenzio. And this one goes a little bit out of the stretch for Rose-Hulman, out of bounds. And we'll see if Defiance maybe picks up that tempo here with 5:15 to play. First half. First half dominated by Rose-Hulman. And another turnover. It just seems that Defiance having a difficult time even getting a chance at a goal. As Rose-Hulman on the boot, and a great save there by Zach Canterbury, the goaltender that subbed in. Gets his first save of the afternoon. Both teams doing a good job of not fouling while contesting that ball. And that pressure-packed defense from Rose-Hulman sets up the offense. On the run is Urban, and Urban puts it in for his second goal. Marks it 5-0. 5-0 here, 3:37 left. We want to thank Officially Human. Thanks to our officials today and all of the officials throughout the state of Indiana, both on the high school and collegiate levels. We thank them for their hard work and dedication. Without them, we would not play. If you have nothing nice to say, please don't say anything at all. Sportsmanship is everyone's job. So another goal. Urban's second of the day, fourth on the season for the fifth-year senior captain for Rose-Hulman. .312 remaining, first half. And another unforced error for Defiance. Turns it right over to Rose-Hulman. Defiance with it deep in the zone here. See if they can take advantage. And it'll go right back over to Rose-Hulman. So 2:28 to go. .215 to play. A little foul over the back there, so it'll go right back to Defiance. We'll see what they can do with under 2 minutes to play. It's Rose-Hulman's defense. Has been the enforcer here this afternoon. A defense leading to at least 3 of these goals. Obviously the free kick. Defiance with an opportunity here. Maybe find the back of the net before we reach halftime. Minute 13. Here's the clear, the header. And it goes high. The third opportunity there for Defiance with 1 minute remaining in the half. Rose-Hulman showing patience here. And here's the boot. Headed forward. We'll have a handball there, so Rose-Hulman will have it with 30 seconds to go. We'll see the urgency here. Caleb Urban, their senior leader, with it. With 20 seconds, takes a look back at the clock. Boots it. And a snag midair by Zach Canterbury, the goalkeeper,
10,
for Defiance.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's how the half will end. A half dominated by Rose-Hulman. 12 shots on goal to Defiance's 2. That leads to a 5-0 lead here at halftime as the Fighting Engineers looking for a 6th consecutive victory at 7-3-1 on the year. They are undefeated so far in HCAC play. We'll have some stats coming up at halftime for you and more. You're watching College Soccer, HCAC TV, powered by IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
We'll have some stats coming up for you here as we have reached halftime from Terre Haute, Indiana, where Rose-Hulman leads 5-0. HCAC.TV, powered by IndianaSRN College Soccer on a Saturday afternoon. Rose-Hulman, 12 shots on goal. 5 of those found the back of the net. That is the advantage over Defiance at 5-2-0. And really, the key to that first half was the defensive pressure that Rose-Hulman put on Defiance. Got them uncomfortable early and often, led to multiple turnovers. Forced turnovers led to possessions deep in the zone for Rose-Hulman, which again, as mentioned, led to 5 goals in that first half. This is a Rose-Hulman team. If you look so far this season, 2 of their last 3 wins have came with a 6-0 clip. They are well on their way to that here. With 5 wins in a row, all of those coming, only giving up 1 goal. Only giving up 1 goal in those 5 wins. And well on our way to keeping that shutout streak alive. 3 straight so far here for Rose-Hulman. Again, 7-3-1 on the season. They lead 5-0 over Defiance with a 12-2 shot differential. And again, the defensive pressure for Rose-Hulman really set the tempo early and often in that first half of play. Many turnovers from Defiance. Defiance, again, with only those 2 shots on goal in the first half. And again, you know, if you're Rose-Hulman, don't fix it if it's not broke. They've been rolling over the last couple of weeks. They continue to do so here in the first half. Well on their way to a 4-0 conference record at halftime here. It is 5-2-0 Defiance. We'll come back with some stats and get you set for the second half. You're watching HCAC TV, powered by IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt? It's not a game.
Insulting referees. It's not a game.
Threatening officials. It's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes. It's not a game.
Violent language in the stands. It's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline. It's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
HCAC TV, powered by IndianaSRN, with coverage of today's Rose-Hulman taking on Defiance. We are at halftime here in Terre Haute, Indiana. It is 5-0 in favor of Rose-Hulman. The Yellow Jackets of Defiance do have 3 saves on that first period. The Fighting Engineers with 1. The fouls look like this: a total of 7 for Rose-Hulman and a total of 6 for the Yellow Jackets of Defiance. Again, 5-0, and it has been all Rose-Hulman. Assists tonight, so assists this afternoon. Owen Trude has 1. Caleb Urban has an assist plus 2 goals. Tyler Eldridge also has an assist as the 5th-year senior leader for Rose-Hulman, Caleb Urban, with 2 goals this afternoon. Again, Ori Kilman, 2 saves. Austin Bowles, who was injured into that first period on the goal, was then substituted out. So one of the subs that came in, Tyler Eldridge, he subbed out Ian Powers, Matthew Shorts, and Oliver Fila. John Biderstedt with 45 minutes played, all 45 minutes. Connor Patton had 2 shots, 32 minutes of play. Kai Moore as well. Caleb Urban with 2 goals. Chase Ketzire, the freshman, with a goal. Owen Truitt with the goal, and Matt Schwartz, after he checked in, also found the back of the net. Again, 12 total shots. Shot on goals was 8, and 5 of those finding the back of the net, with 3 assisted and 7 fouls for Rose-Hulman. On the other side for Defiance, they have 6 fouls, 3 shots, 1 on goal, a couple of saves as well. When we come back, we'll get you set up for the second half. About 8 minutes till we start the second half from Rose-Hulman, where the Fighting Engineers have a 5-0 advantage at halftime. This is HCAC powered by IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
so quickly. A lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We're not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
And I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
Welcome back to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology for this HCAC.TV on IndianaSRN soccer presentation. We are at halftime from Terre Haute. We're Rose-Hulman behind 5 first-half goals, 2 of those coming from their captain, Caleb Urban, lead 5-0. And I think at halftime, if you're Defiance, you got to be able to control that defensive tempo. You got to be able to move the ball deep into Rose-Hulman's territory and give yourself a chance with only 2 shots on goal. That's clearly not going to get it done for Rose-Hulman. Keep up that defensive pressure. It's really wreaked some havoc on Defiance. It's forced multiple turnovers. Penalties pretty even in that first half, 7-6. 7 for Rose-Hulman, 6 on the side of Defiance. Defiance 4-4-4 on the season as Rose-Hulman looks for a 6th consecutive victory. And they are well underway here. 5-0 again, the score on HCAC.TV on IndianaSRN. We'll thank a few of our sponsors before we get rolling here in the second half. Wheeler Mission, move your feet so others can eat. 21st year of the Drumstick Dash is November the 23rd at 9 a.m. It's a 2.5-mile walk or run. For more information, drumstickdash.org. We are underway here, second half. Rose-Hulman going left to right on your screen. And they will boot it out of bounds, so Defiance will take over. Looking for their first scoring of the afternoon. A couple opportunities. Gone for naught on 2 shots. Again, their backup goalkeeper is in after an injury early in that first half. Balanced scoring on the 5 goals from Defiance. The first coming at the 15:55 mark. 12 minutes later, then it was 3 straight within 10 minutes of each other. 31-minute mark, 36-46, and 41-21. So 3 goals in 10 minutes. And that's how we've gotten to this mark of 5-0. We'll have a corner kick here for Defiance, so a scoring opportunity here. Boot comes in, and they'll just pass it right off and see if they can get deeper, and they do not, so we'll try it again. The defense there of Rose-Hulman doing a great job, as they did throughout the first half of play. So let's do it all over again. Corner kick coming. This one. Booted away. It's a scramble, and Rose-Hulman has it. So they escape danger, clear it out. And a 50-50 ball goes out of bounds. Rose-Hulman maintaining possession. Looking to add to their 5-0 advantage. Quick throw in here for Rose. Tripped up on the fight for it. And it'll go over to Defiance. And Rose-Hulman with another turnover, this time in Defiance territory. We'll see what they can do with it. The clear bounces over the head, and Defiance will have it. It's a quick turnover right off the bat, and Rose-Hulman again with an opportunity. A turnover there. He knew it, too, right in front of us. Peter Borger knew that was going to be turned over. Nonetheless, booted back to the goalkeeper, and Rose-Hulman will reset. Just a little bit faster, a little bit more physical here for Rose-Hulman. Tries to center it, and a floater goes for naught, so a shot on goal there. The first of the half for Rose-Hulman. Good clear there by Rose-Hulman. Both teams with a shot on goal here in the second half, 5 minutes into it. Rose-Hulman with another push here, looking for their 6th goal. Into the box, sends it back out. And this will be scooped up right at the crossbar. And back on offense goes Defiance. Trailing 5-0. Nice header here to clear it out. And Rose-Hulman will take it back over. So Defiance is really having a hard time getting it towards their goal without turning the soccer ball over. And Rose-Hulman has made them pay, obviously, with those 5 goals. But time of possession here as well has certainly favored Rose-Hulman. So nice challenge there, and Rose-Hulman maintains it. Sprinting back come the Fighting Engineers. Attempt to clear is taken away by Defiance. Defiance with an opportunity here. They'll slow it up. In the box, over the top. And that'll go begging high. A shot on goal nonetheless. So Rose-Hulman clears it after the shot goes wide. Was not an official shot on goal. Maybe if the goal was 17 feet high, it would have been. Chime in. Let's talk. Somebody talk. You can talk to me. You're fine. Oh, okay. So the shot goes wide, was not close enough to be a shot on goal. So Defiance with 4 shots on goal. 2 here in the second half. They only had 2 in that first half. A little one-on-one action for Defiance. Rose-Hulman clears it out. So we'll have a throw-in from Defiance. And again, the defense for Rose-Hulman here is just forcing turnover after turnover. overshoots him, and Rose-Hulman maintaining. No real push or sense of urgency for the Fighting Engineers with that 5-0 lead. Now they'll push it a little bit. Nice center. Rose-Hulman should get a good look here. Batted backwards, they'll reset. So throw in here for Rose. Gets it right back. Now they'll push the tempo. Defiance takes it away. They'll try to clear, but Rose-Hulman swarms all over the ball again. And the Engineers take it right back. It took 15 minutes in that first half for the first goal to be scored. 10 minutes gone by here in the second half. So let it go out, and Rose-Hulman will have it. And Gabe Kruger will boot this one in from the corner kick. Bounces over both players. I think we'll have a handball in the box here. Yeah, we will. So Defiance will escape danger there. Rose has done a good job this afternoon getting out of danger as well. When the defense comes for Defiance, been able to get out of it, find some open space, clear it when needed. They look to add to this 5-goal advantage on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Terre Haute, Indiana. Crispy 62. We'll take it. We'll take the fall weather. Because either next week it'll be 12 degrees or it'll be 82. There's no in between. Quick clearance there, but booted out of the way. So a nice job defensively by Defiance. So Rose-Hulman maintains the possession. Looking to reset. The clearing attempt is defended, and back to the goalkeeper, and Defiance will set their offense. 33 to go, second period. Defiance tried there to catch him off guard, but the ball did go off on Defiance. So Rose-Hulman will maintain the possession here right in front of us at midfield. Good throw in. Good pass here. Booted. Just missed it. So nice extra pass there. And the ball goes just wide on the attempt by Ian Powers. So Powers tried to find the back of the net, tried to sneak one in, but it goes wide. So we'll have a corner kick coming up here, 32 minutes remaining. Here's the boot, and it is deflected out of there. Rose maintains, tries to clear. It is kicked out and deflected, so Rose will maintain on another throw-in. And the defense of Defiance there, clearing it out. So Rose maintaining possession here. Certainly have controlled the time of possession throughout this match. Oliver Fila swings it to the left side. Now they'll push again into the corner. It'll go over to Defiance there. Boots it deep. Off the head and then to Rose-Hulman once again. Obviously no sense of urgency here for Rose. They'll take the opportunities that they can get. Quick center, just a bit too far. And the opportunity goes for not there. And Defiance now off to the races. Gelhausen moves it forward. Centers, Gelhausen back to it. Squares up, misses on the shot attempt. Didn't have a good angle at it. Couldn't get the full boot behind it. And it's scooped up by Rose-Hulman. 29-25 to play. Yet another turnover on this end of the field. Defiance gets it right back, however. That shot on goal, their fourth. Excuse me, their fifth. Their third of the half. And they're putting pressure on again here. Tripped up at the box. And the Rose-Hulman defender, that was Quincy Perry. He didn't agree with the call. We'll have a free kick here from right on the edge of the box. Just north of it. Riley Hensley, the senior defender. Real opportunity here for Defiance to get on the board. As we'll see some subs checking in here shortly for Defiance. Here's the boot, and it is tipped and goes over the top of the post, so a great save there. And now we'll have a corner kick for Defiance. On the corner, booted away. Battle for it. And Defiance maintains it, kicks it back towards the goal. And into the hands of the goalkeeper, Trin. Trin will boot it. Ball up for grabs. Defiance kicks it back, but Rose-Hulman takes it back. Subs coming up here. 14 shots on goal to 7 for Defiance. Defiance with 5 shots on goal here in this second half. After that corner, they come up with the turnover. Armando Campos Ortiz and Tyler Fritchley will check in for Defiance. So Defiance showing a little bit more aggression here this second half, trailing 5-0. They made some adjustments here to counter the attack of Rose-Hulman's defense. And now Rose-Hulman with an opportunity. Tried to center it on the pass. It was just short. Ball booted back. But Rose-Hulman will maintain possession. Seems like these 50-50 balls have gone in the favor of Rose-Hulman. Clear it out here. Defiance with it. They'll kick it back to reset as the aggression of Rose-Hulman's defense continues. There's the clear. And Rose with possession. Nice save, and they're going to call it out. So it looked like a good save here. They'll call it out. We'll have some subs on the side of Defiance. So checking in for the Yellow Jackets again, Armando Campos Ortiz and Tyler Fritchley, Griffin Meyer, and Noah Swenberg will check out. And the throw in from Defiance comes from Yuki. Yuki with it. Battle for it here near side. Rose-Hulman takes it right back. So the Fighting Engineers doing a great job of countering the attack of Defiance, forcing turnovers. Nice clearance here. Battle for it, and Defiance maintains. Back to the goalkeeper. They'll reset 23:36 to go. All Rose-Hulman here with the 5-0 advantage. That one will fall wide of the net. We want to thank Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe. Good food for breakfast, lunch, and delicious baked goods. Check out their daily specials, open 8 to 2, Tuesday through Sunday, located at 6427 Oak Landon Road. We'll have a corner kick. Hensley will boot it towards the goal, goes over and sails a little bit too far, and that'll go back to Rose-Hulman. (22-22) to go here in the second half. We'll get a boot here from Trin, the goalkeeper. Jump ball up for grabs, and it'll be headed out of bounds and back over to Rose-Hulman. After the throw in, Defiance with it. Trying to break this cycle of the defense from the Fighting Engineers. Yuki boots it. Looks for a man. It's a scrum in the corner. Defiance has it. Here's a clearance. A boot from about 20 yards out, goes wide of the net. And back over to Rose-Hulman it goes. We'll have some substitutions here for Rose-Hulman. Checking in, William Wittich, the sophomore out of Iowa. He checks in for Hardinson. As Fuller checks out for Defiance. We'll have a goal kick here. 50-50 ball up for grabs. Defiance takes it. Rose turns it over. Defiance now on the move. And Rose clears it out, and they're off to the races. It's a 4-on-3. As Kruger controls it, tries to clear. Hall has it, floats it forward. Bat of the way, a scramble for it here, and Defiance clears it out. This ball go all the way back to the goalkeeper as we hit the 20-minute mark. 20 minutes to go here in this contest. That'll go out. Looks like he stepped out on the far side of the field, so Defiance will have it looking for their first goal of the contest. So next dead ball, we'll have Alex Jung checking in, the sophomore, for Defiance. Rose with it. Into a swarm of Yellow Jackets, and now Defiance moves a little bit closer. One-on-one here. Controlled by Defiance. Great pass there, but great defense on the header. No call there. Some physical contact. Dorenzio had the header on the defense, and then the contact was made. Now we'll have a throw in. Going right to left, Defiance. Of a free kick here. Yuki with it. It'll go out of bounds. Quick throw, and we've got some subs coming in. As Defiance again still searching for their first goal. And that'll go out. Yuki. I think he knows he's coming out, so he's been getting those throw-ins in quickly to stay in the game. Nice pass here, forward. A little bit too hard. We'll have a corner for Defiance. We'll see what Defiance can do with this opportunity. 5 shots on goal coming here in the second half of play. Left-handed boot. Left-footed, excuse me. Great job by Rose-Hulman to defend it out of there. And off to the races they go. And it'll go right back to Defiance. Free kick. $16:40 to go. Short boot forward, and defended nicely there by Rose-Hulman. Boilermaker Local 374. Learn how we can hire you. Contact us today, 219-845-1065. The International Brotherhood of Boilermakers, Iron Shipbuilders, Blacksmith, and Helpers. Again, 219-845-1065. Rose-Hulman now off to the races. A 2-on-2 here. Clears it forward. Good look at it. Into the box. Tries to beat his man, does twice, but it's deflected at the last second. Defiance maintains possession and clears it out of there. Oof. No calls here. Rose maintains. The old turf monster got him, and it goes back over to Defiance. Now we'll finally get some subs. Alex Jung in. Kloffenstein goes in as well. Yuki will come out. Maurer will come in as well.
When there is time like that where you can just, they're not doing it.
15 minutes to go. 14-7, the shots on goal favor Rose-Hulman. 12 of those coming in first half for the Fighting Engineers. It's been a maintain possession, maintain this 5-goal lead strategy here in the second half for Rose. They will sub next dead ball. Appleton will go in. Monroe will go in, as will Tyler Eldridge, the freshman who had a first half assist. This ball goes wide and out. Defiance will maintain on the throw-in. And Rose immediately takes back possession. They're going deep. They got two guys deep. Here's a push. Got a chance at a goal here. Kicks it back and just didn't get enough behind it. And a nice save there on the 15th shot on goal for Rose-Hulman. So a great opportunity there. Goes for naught. And Defiance maintains possession. Under 14 to play. Tanner Stouse will check in. The senior from Frankfort, Illinois. Defiance clears. Rose on the defense. The save is booted sky high. But Defiance still looking to find the back of the net for the first time this afternoon on a push here. We also want to thank the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Locations in Indy, Zionsville, Anderson, Columbus, Lafayette. Contact them today at 317-472-7600. The Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. HCAC TV on powered up by IndianaSRN. 5-0 here. Rose-Hulman will have a few more subs as we itch closer to that 10-minute mark. The 80th minute of this contest. Good clear here by Defiance. See what they can do with it. Booted to the right. And a shot on goal right into the welcoming arms of Trin, the goalkeeper. 6 subs coming in for Rose-Hulman with under 12 to play. Sky-high boot. Finds the turf. Rose has it. Flipped forward. And defended. So some substitutions on both ends here. Rose-Hulman will sub 6 guys in. So Defiance trying to end this one on a strong note. 11-11 to go. That'll be booted out to the goalkeeper. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation and everything in between, we do it all. 3 services with 1 solution. Contact them today, 317-396-1023. And play a little keep away back and forth here is Defiance. They'll clear it across the way. They clear midfield. It's a race to the corner. And it'll go out of bounds to the goalkeeper with 10 to go. So we've reached the 80th minute. It's been an even second half so far. 3 shots on goal for Rose. 5 for Defiance. No goals this half. All 5 coming in the first half of play for Rose-Hulman. We'll have a throw in here from the near right side from Defiance. And Rose-Hulman swarms to it. They'll look for some space. Have some more subs coming in here. And this one on goal is caught. And Defiance sets it right back up. So subbing here for Defiance. Aaron Price, the freshman. $8:30 to play. Kloffenstein will check out as well. He's had a long afternoon. Let's see what the subs here for Rose, some of the underclassmen can do in this final 10 minutes. Final 8 minutes, excuse me, 8:12 to go. Rose with it here, and an opportunity on the run, into the box. Thinks twice, sets it back up, and it'll be saved by the goalkeeper. Just slightly overran the mark he was looking for. And let's see what Defiance can do on a final push here, 7:30 to go. So Rose really managing his clock well, which is 7 minutes to go. Taking the opportunities given, not pushing. A little trip there from behind. It'll hand it right back over to Rose. So Powers will boot it. Looks like a good ball. Just goes wide. Defiance gets to it. Down into the corner. They clear it out and goes right back to the corner. So Rose will have a corner kick opportunity here with 6 minutes to play. Boots it high to the box, head of the way, and Defiance has it, runs into some trouble. Now Rose has an opportunity. Here's the boot, defended well, and into the welcoming arms. Whiffed it there as the clock continues to tick away. All 5 goals again coming in the first half of play for Rose-Hulman. They look for their 3rd win in their last 4, with the final score 6-0. We're at 5-0 now. Hasn't been too much pressure on the goalkeepers here this second half.
Very far away. That means we push in. Good.
And on the throw in, Defiance clears it out. And let's see what they can do with this final 5 minutes. Good teaching moments here for both coaches. Get some of the lower classmen in here to gain that valuable experience. There's a center clearance. Rose-Hulman with the turnover. A nice pass to control it. Defiance with it. 4:30 to go. Some great passing back and forth. Some legs getting tripped up, and Rose-Hulman will take it right back. And Rose now playing ball control with clock management. So we've reached October, as you can tell by the leaves falling onto the pitch. Here's a clearance. Booted away, and Defiance has it with under 4 to play. I want to thank everybody on the IndianaSRN crew for getting this game to you. The HCAC TV powered by IndianaSRN. And that'll just sit there perfectly on that golf cart. Buddy, oh, nope, it rolled away. So here's a throw in, 3:20 left. This Rose-Hulman defense has done an excellent job, not just obviously pitching the shutout, but really not giving Defiance too many opportunities. Maybe only 2 or 3 of those shots on goal maybe had a chance. We'll have a corner kick here for Defiance. Looking to get on the scoreboard. This one's going to go way deep. And Defiance has it. Defended, kicked out of bounds. On the throw in, Rose-Hulman creates the turnover. Got some space to run here with 2:22 to go. Defended nicely from behind, and Defiance will take it over. Ooh. Shook himself out of his shorts, and Defiance on the run now. This Rose-Hulman defense, we'll talk about the player of the game coming more than likely to the senior leader of this Rose-Hulman group, Caleb Urban, with the assists and the 2 goals. But the defense has been pesky all afternoon. We'll have a final push here in a minute 35. And we'll have, let's see, a little warning here. Good teaching moment there by the officials with a minute 15 to go, and this one all but decided. And Rose-Hulman forcing another turnover. We'll see what they do in the final minute here.
1 minute remaining.
That ball will be booted into the woods. A really decent second half here by Defiance after getting down and going into the locker room at 5-0. A good job here. The message was, let's win this half. There's a lot that we can do. On the scoreboard, it's 0-0 this half, but it's been a much more spirited effort, much more faster tempo for Defiance. But the Rose-Hulman defense has just been a little bit too much here for Defiance to handle, which is going to result in a 5-0 win for Rose-Hulman. So the Fighting Engineers will move to 8-3-1, 4-0 in conference play, 5-1-1 here at home in Terre Haute, with the 5-0 victory spirited by 5 goals in the first half for Rose-Hulman. Defiance falls to 4-5-4. They are now 1-1-2 in HCAC play. Thank you to everybody who tuned in this afternoon from Rose-Hulman, everybody involved in the broadcast. You've been watching college soccer on HCAC TV, powered by IndianaSRN, where Rose-Hulman comes home with the 5-0 victory. That was my worst performance.